Welcome back. It's been like just 2 seconds. And here we go. I see all the eyes again, yes. I see a piece of metal. I like how every now and then the game just gives you a piece of metal. Like, we know that you're not finding any. So we'll just lay one out for you so you can say that you've found metal in this game. Oh, Birdie. That's horrible. Why am I in here with a stick? I see health kits. Okay. Hello, sir. You are a great big metal dude. Okay, run. No, shit. Where's the health? I had... I'm so fucked. I couldn't get to the health in time. I was trying to go back to that room that I came from, but I guess the door closed behind me, or I just couldn't find it. So this is totally like gladiatorial combat. Like, this is my starting cell, my holding cell, or whatever. And then I come out, and this dude is like, "Ah, I am the Emperor. Fight for my amusement." There's the health, silly girl. Open that up. If I open these up, it may make them easier for them to use. I don't remember if they use health or not. Come on. Do I have to get like closer to him? Yes, I see you. I'm ready. Yes. Great sensei. Well, he wouldn't be a sensei, would he? He hasn't taught me anything. Unless he's the reason why all of this has been happening to me. In that case... Honey? Ethan, use the health kit. Don't stagger around drunkenly when you need to be using the health kit. Yeah, so if he's the reason why all of this has been happening, then, then I guess he would be a sensei. A great and mighty sensei. Ow. Don't let them draw you out. Don't let them draw you out. Kill him. Kill him. And it's you again. Of course it is. Oh, no, it's not. I remember I have to, like, get his back or something. I have to get his back! No. No, I'm supposed to be pulling stuff out of his back. Oh, one. No, one. One. Stop. Stop whacking him with an axe. You're supposed to be doing something else. I'm doing this so no one can sneak up behind me, by the way. Maybe it's not smart to put myself in a corner, but I do it because I don't want to be snuck up on. Come on. He's like, I don't know, the Emperor, or like the territory boss, or I don't know what we would call him. Just the dude with a lot of metal in him. Am I supposed to be doing something? Am I supposed to be going somewhere? I upset him. He's run off and... Oh, I thought there was a wall here, but there wasn't. They totally could have snuck up on me the whole time. I don't know who's sillier, me for thinking that I didn't have my back exposed, or them for not totally taking advantage of the fact that I had my back exposed. Am I supposed to go back into my holding cell? So we can start the next wave? I don't... My door doesn't open, though. What am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be picking something up? There's a mug. I feel like there's supposed to be a lot more going on in here. I feel like I'm supposed to still be fighting him. Is there a way for me to get up there? It is so dark back here, I can't see. And no, I don't have my flashlight either. I feel like there are stairs here. I feel like I can see stairs. Almost. Almost. But not quite. What am I missing? What am I missing? Am I supposed to be, like, picking something up, or... Well, this is awkward. Oh, ladder. Come on. No? I'm not supposed to go on the ladder? There's another fire axe. I don't need it. Here's a shelf. I don't need that right now. He's supposed to appear again. And I'm supposed to keep pulling bits of metal out of him. That makes sense. That's what I feel like I'm supposed to do. And I feel like I'm supposed to be like parkouring or something. Like, aren't I supposed to be like doing something? The reason why I'm not going into the menu and just upping the brightness is because when I do that, it kind of like automatically turns off the recording and then it turns back on, but then some stuff is like out of sync. So I'm trying to not mess with the brightness unless I have to. But I cannot see jack all, so if I'm supposed to be like climbing something, I'm not seeing it. Am I supposed to? Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to climb up there, because I can't. And it's not giving me the option to do anything. I feel like I'm supposed to be... Wait. That's a little silly. In my personal opinion, I should be able to just walk up to the ladder on whatever side, and then it will like automatically walk me around or something. Ooh. Ooh, the arms are freaky. Well, that's very respectful of him to wait for me to be ready. Honey, hit him. Don't sit there thinking about it. I was hitting block, believe it or not. It just wasn't happening. If I can't get him with the fire axe, I'll go after him with the pipe, because I do like the pipe, how much faster it is. But it'll take forever to kill this guy with a pipe, I feel like. That's a beautiful sword you have. That was irritating. I actually had him down and then I hit him again, so he got back up and hit me in the face. Health kit. Ethan. Okay. Oh shit. I could have... Grab his jaw? Oh, he doesn't want me to do that. He doesn't want me to do that. I respect that. I understand. You don't want me to grab your jaw. Oh, I should have... God damn it. Holy crap. We killed it.
Malcolm! Malcolm!
We look pretty jacked up. And I don't think it's all the blood.
I can never go back, can I?
No, not to the Bureau, not to your old life. Thomas, you have looked into the face of hate, the visage of evil. Know that hate is in your soul, too. It is, sadly, everywhere. Mastering one's fear and controlling one's hatred is perhaps the most difficult thing one can do.
Well, at least it's over. It's dead, and the killings will stop. Stop the car.
No, you still don't understand. He's done unspeakable things, even though those he killed were killers themselves. But he isn't responsible. He's not in his right mind. He's...
Stop the goddamn car now! Open the trunk.
Thomas, don't! He was a good boy. We were all good people. We were able to fight it back, most of us. My nephew was not as strong. He fell victim and destroyed so many things. We fought to save him. I must continue to do so.
I don't care whether the sick fuck is in his right mind or not.
Think of what you are doing. Both of you have a chance for redemption.
Redemption? Listen, old man, you used me just like he did. You used me to save your precious nephew, a serial killer. You're no better than he is.
You really know how to impress a lady, Thomas.
Around here, people keep to themselves.
Why the lay low routine?
I've been cleared of the murders, but my suspension has got me thinking. I guess I don't know who to trust anymore.
Yeah, tough break. Man, you look like crap.
Yeah, I've been better. You said you found something interesting?
Yes, very odd. A cult seems to be behind all this. We can tie them to the deaths of the serial killers investigated by your department.
A cult? The man responsible was Leland Van Horn.
Yes, I know. He manipulated both you and us, but where is he? We have no Leland Van Horn in custody.
Look, I explained all of this in my deposition to the Bureau.
But a lot of unanswered questions remain, Thomas, which brings me to why I'm here. Maybe we could make better sense of all this if more were found, but I guess you did your best. Anyway, the results suggest Leland may not have been working alone. Do you know anything about this? Who these people are? Are you affiliated with them in any way?
Rosa, can I trust you?
Of course you can trust me, Thomas. We've been through a lot together.
She is a real pal. She is a true friend.
Look, I have no idea what any of it means. Something weird, something unexplainable happened during my investigation, but truthfully, the questions you ask, I can't answer. I'm sorry, Rosa.
I'm sorry too, Thomas. I really am. Take care of yourself.
Oh, I thought I could move around. Okay, so a couple of things. Decided not to shoot Serial Killer X because, I mean, we had just been having that talk with Malcolm about how, like, you know, fight back the hatred and the evil and the fear, contain it, or whatever. If he gave in to shooting Serial Killer X, he'd be giving into his darker nature. So it had nothing to do, really, with wanting to... It didn't really have anything to do, in my opinion, with wanting to, like, save Leland. It didn't really have anything to do with that. It was a matter of Ethan holding back for his own sake, for his own humanity. Second of all, thought it was very interesting how Leland pointed the gun, like, at us, then at his uncle, then he just shot himself. I was like, was he trying to shoot himself for his own purposes and he was just kind of pointing at us to be scary? Or was he initially going to shoot us or the uncle, but then purposefully, like, held himself back? Like, was there something human in him to where he didn't shoot either of us, he just chose himself instead? Third of all, there's a line in that conversation with Rosa where she says, like, maybe we'd be able to understand more if you had found more, but you did the best you could. I'm curious about that, because I know that, like, in later games, I mean, this is, like, what, 2005? I know that in, like, later games, a lot of them, it's, like, depending on how much of the stuff you find throughout the game, how much of the information you get, that sort of contributes to the character's understanding of the situation at the end, and it changes dialogue. I don't know if that's appropriate for this, or if this game is kind of like before that, and like whether or not you find all the pieces of metal or whatever, she still just says that exact same line. Like, I don't know if I was supposed to find more stuff or something and she would have said something different. I don't know. The first couple times I played this game, I loved it, like, so much. I thought it was so awesome. I didn't really think it needed a sequel, which is funny looking at it now because it clearly was setting up for a sequel. Like, it's got sequel just written all over it. But when the sequel came out, I didn't like it. I watched some friends of mine play it, like, on the, was it Xbox 360 or something? And I just wasn't into it at all. Like, they completely revamped the characters' appearances. Like, they totally upped Rose's, like, sex appeal and made her, like, very conventionally, like, Hollywood attractive. And that just bothered me, that they didn't just let her look like herself. And, spoiler alert, I guess, Leland is in that one too. And they made him just, like, super crazy buff or something, and, like, he didn't even look like himself at all. It just felt like a completely different game. Like, they poured it over, like, you know, some of the names and stuff, and like some of the phenomena. But it just felt like a completely different game with like completely different characters. I'm trying to remember Ethan specifically. I don't think Ethan really felt familiar to me either. I mean, natural organic growth is one thing, but just the way they took it, it felt like very kind of fake and artificial. Like they just sort of like reimagined everyone. So, I just couldn't get into the second one. Even though the second one explains a lot of stuff that the first one didn't. So. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. I'm glad that I can finally like have this all finished and up for you guys, even though I really don't think anyone's watching this LP. Out of all the ones that I've done, this is the one that is getting like just about no views. So I think I might just be talking to myself, which I guess is fine. I really enjoy playing this game. So thank you for joining me, if you did, and I will see you next time.